Nicolas Cage.
I enjoy a man of few words.
Welcome to Happywax TV, guys. Holy shit. Okay. How do I go about... You cannot review this movie. You can't give it an actual review. This movie, it's fucking bananas. It is. It's called Willys Wonderland. I mean, we've all been waiting for this movie to come out. You'd be a liar if you're not. It's Nicolas Cage, man. And if there's one thing this guy has done over the last few years is reinvent himself by putting himself in these fucking crazy ass banana movies. And wow, I'm gonna say straight up, okay, if this movie had anyone else as the main star, it probably wouldn't work, okay? But you put Nicolas fucking Cage in this movie, and this thing is gonna be a fucking, well, it is. It's been out for a day, and it's gonna be it's a classic. It already is. It's already hit that fucking cult classic status. I mean, there's no way this movie can't be put into that fucking category. Holy fuck, it's wow. You know, I don't think I've sat and watched a movie where I've said, what the fuck? This makes no fucking sense more than I did in this movie, because nothing in this movie makes fucking sense. His character, like, I know what they were doing. It's like a Clint Eastwood character, like Pale Rider or something, where he rides into town and saves the town. Man, he does not say, and I'm not exaggerating here, he does not say one fucking word in this movie. Not one. Not from the opening scene when we see him in to the very end. Not one word is spoken out of Nicolas Cage's mouth. Oh, okay, let me read the synopsis. A quiet drifter is tricked into a janitorial job at the now condemned Willys Wonderland. The mundane task suddenly becomes an all-out fight for survival against wave after wave of demonic animatronics. Fists fly, kicks land, titans clash, and only one side will make it out alive. Well, that is this movie. Opening scene, I mean, Nicolas Cage is riding into town, or through this town in his Mustang. Hits these, I don't know what they're called, tire spikes or whatever, blows his tires out. That makes sense as you know, the first act goes on, we find out why. But long story short, he makes a deal with the mechanic and the owner of Willys Wonderland, because they don't take plastic, they only take cash, and all the ATMs are broken. So he makes him a deal. He said if he spends the night in Willys Wonderland, which is now shut down and condemned, and cleans it, he'll fix his car and have it ready for the next morning, and then they'll call it even Steven. And that's pretty much it. He goes into this fucking Willys Wonderland, he gets locked in there, and then that's it. He just he just spends the night cleaning, and then these animatronic creatures in there come to life. We find out why in the second act, you know, why they're doing what they're doing. There's a whole breakdown of everything that happened in this town and how these creatures came to be, and you know, what they're trying to do and stuff like that. And then they have to throw in some red shirts, you know, for kills and stuff. So there's this group of teens that they know what's going on inside this place and why it's condemned, so they want to burn it to the ground. But the one girl who's one of the main stars, Kathy, played by Kaylee Cowan, she knows that Nicolas Cage's character, who's just simply called the janitor in this movie, is in there, and you know, before they burn this place to the ground, she wants to go in and get him out, because they've chained the doors shut, the owner of this building, so Nick Cage can't get out. But it never seems to faze him. I mean, all this stuff aside, these kids that they throw in for the kills and stuff like that, like, it's all just cliche. And it's like they've done it on purpose. There are so many cliches in this movie, but it's all, and you might be saying, like, it didn't dawn on me till halfway through the second act that the director is doing this on purpose. Like, it's crazy. It's like they sat down and they said, let's write down everything that's not supposed to work in a movie, and we're gonna fucking put it in this movie, and it's gonna work. Why? Nicolas fucking Cage. That's why. You've got a character that doesn't speak. I mean, it's the lamest reason why he has to go in here, and it's like he's you know, possessed with cleaning this place. Like it's the only thing he cares about is, you know, he has to get his fucking car back, and he's just hell bent on cleaning this place. And then when these animatronics come to life and try to kill him, he just deals with it. He just kicks the fuck out of these things, destroys them. Then he goes, and it's funny, and in every scene, I don't want to give spoilers, this isn't really a spoiler, but after every kill scene, he has another can of his like energy drink, and he changes his shirt into a new one, you know, wearing the Willys Wonderland or logo. And then he's right back to work again, cleaning, until the next animatronic comes in. Like, it's fucking crazy. You know, and then he's obsessed with this pinball machine. Like, you have to watch this movie, man. Like, I'm not doing it justice with this review. You just have to watch it. Okay, and again, like, if it was anyone else other than Nicolas Cage in this main role, I do not think this movie would have worked, but it's fucking Nicolas Cage. He literally says nothing in this fucking movie. Not a fucking word. Oh, man. I'll tell you, for the first half of this movie, I was unsure. I was like, what am I missing here? And then it dawned on me what they were doing. Just taking everything that's not supposed to work in a movie and putting it in here. Every cliche that you can think of and putting it in here, and then just fucking heightening it to like times 100. And it works. Why? Because Nicolas Cage. It's fucking fantastic. You know, I don't know. This movie it's just whatever, man. You're just shaking your head throughout, but at the end of it, you want more of it. It's like a drug almost. It just, you try and get out. You try and get out, but you can't. It just keeps sucking you back in with the silliness. And it doesn't let up. It does not let up from the opening scene to the end scene. It's total fucking nonsense, and it totally works. Why? Nicolas fucking Cage. Anyways, guys, watch this movie. I highly recommend it. To give it a rating, probably going to give it a really strong 7.5. Yeah, this one's going into my collection once the Blu-ray comes out, and goddamn, I'm probably going to watch it again as soon as I shut this camera off. This movie was fantastic. So anyways, if you've seen it, please chime in. I want to get your take on this movie. I want to know if you loved it as much as I did. And yeah, if you haven't, please do yourself a favor, go rent it. It's out now, and then come back here and let me know, guys. Wow, what a fucking movie. Unbelievable. Nick fucking Cage.